Have you ever considered why some individuals experience unexpected unsteadiness or a constant feeling of weariness in their lower limbs, even when they make an effort to include daily movement? This pattern is frequently connected to a natural change in muscle density that becomes very common as we navigate our 60s and 70s. This shift occurs when the system processes daily wear at a slightly faster pace than it provides the necessary resources to maintain its structure. Think of it as a quiet, gradual thinning of your body's foundation that takes place entirely beneath the surface. This change can make everyday movements feel more demanding, whether it is rising comfortably from a favorite armchair, carrying household items, or maintaining a steady balance when you walk. Recent lifestyle observations indicate that a mature system can experience a rapid decline in its natural foundation over a short span of months if purposeful steps are not introduced. This is exactly why we are going to look closely at 5 specific foods you should consider welcoming into your morning routine starting tomorrow if you wish to support your physical foundation and preserve your complete independence. The fifth option on our list carries such an exceptional reputation for longevity that traditional Eastern practices have recommended it to older adults for centuries. By the time we complete our conversation, you will possess a clear, practical strategy designed to support your vitality so you can move with the confidence and strength you remember. I share this perspective because I have spent many years following the daily routines and tracking the progress of mature individuals navigating these exact challenges. A vast majority of those who introduced these 5 specific choices reported significant changes in their daily stability and overall energy. Before we look at these supportive foods, please take a moment to share your experience in the comments below. Let us know your age, where you are watching from, and what subtle shifts in your strength you might have noticed recently. Reading your comments allows this entire community to learn together. To understand why our first meal of the day plays such a definitive role, we have to look at what takes place within our foundation while we are asleep. Maintaining our physical structure is a continuous 2-step process. Our tissues process daily exertion, and then our system enters a deep phase of nightly repair to build itself back stronger. During our waking hours, regular movement creates tiny, microscopic variations within our fibers. While this sounds complex, it is actually the precise signal that tells your body to initiate upkeep. During your hours of deep rest, your body enters full restoration mode, sending vital resources to fortify those pathways so you are perfectly prepared for the next day. But here is the critical detail that is often overlooked. This nightly restoration cannot find its complete footing without the proper nutritional resources provided in the morning. Your system requires specific building blocks to support this physical architecture, and a major portion of this upkeep is influenced by what you choose for breakfast. Feeding your foundation unhelpful elements first thing in the morning can inadvertently stall this natural progress. Before we explore our 5 supportive choices, let us look at 5 common morning items that are wise to avoid, as their internal chemistry can place a hidden strain on your mature system. The first item that is wise to leave behind is conventional white bread. When highly refined starches enter a mature system first thing in the morning, they break down very rapidly into simple sugars, causing a sharp, sudden rise in your internal energy baseline. Your system responds by releasing a substantial wave of regulatory signals to balance this sudden surge. The challenge is that elevated levels of these regulatory signals can temporarily block your muscles from utilizing protein for their natural repair process. It behaves much like placing a temporary lock on your structural pathways, right when they are hungriest for replenishment. Furthermore, once that initial surge passes, it is often followed by a sharp drop in your internal energy. When your baseline dips, your system is forced to look elsewhere for emergency energy, which can cause it to pull resources from your existing tissue, creating a pattern of continuous wear. Large-scale lifestyle reviews tracking mature adults over a 3-year span noted that individuals who included refined white bread as a daily morning staple experienced a significantly faster decline in their muscle density compared to those who selected whole, unrefined alternatives. I remember a lovely lady named Margaret, who was 62 years old when she first began focusing on her physical foundation. She was experiencing classic signs of a weakening baseline. She struggled to rise from her chair without using her arms for extra support, found it demanding to carry simple packages, and felt an unsteadiness when climbing stairs that left her feeling constantly tired. She had even experienced a couple of minor missteps over the previous 6 months, which left her family feeling deeply concerned. When we reviewed Margaret's daily schedule, we discovered that every morning before heading out the door, she would quickly enjoy 2 slices of toasted white bread with a bit of butter. It was practical, familiar, and she genuinely believed it was a fine choice for a busy morning. However, that refined starch was creating a daily cycle of energy spikes and crashes that left her foundation starved of true nourishment. We drew up a mindful morning plan for Margaret, completely removing the refined white bread and introducing the supportive foods we will look at in just a moment. Within less than a month, she began to demonstrate remarkable progress, regaining a beautiful sense of stability, climbing stairs without relying on the handrail, and stepping forward with an independent confidence she thought was gone for good. The second morning habit that warrants a closer look is enjoying a cup of coffee on a completely empty stomach before any food has been introduced. The moment caffeine interacts with a fasted system early in the morning, it signals your internal pathways to release a sudden wave of cortisol, which is your body's natural alertness and stress indicator. While a normal rise in this indicator is healthy, experiencing a sharp spike without any nutritional support tells your body that it is in an intense survival environment. In response, your system begins to process existing tissue to create quick glucose for immediate energy. What is even more surprising is that this early wave of fasted caffeine can temporarily alter how your system responds to growth and repair signals for several hours afterward, meaning that even if you choose a high-quality protein source later in the day, your structural pathways might remain less responsive to those building blocks. Observations tracking mature adults noted that consistent fasted morning caffeine usage was closely linked with a measurable decline in long-term muscle control during rest periods, a state where the body continuously processes tissue rather than supporting its upkeep. Shifting the timing so that your coffee is always enjoyed alongside or after a nourishing meal ensures that your system receives the alertness without any internal disruption. The third morning staple to reconsider is highly processed breakfast meats, such as conventional bacon, generic sausages, or prepackaged deli hams. These items are frequently chosen because they are marketed as quick, protein-rich options to start the day. However, these options often contain specific chemical preservatives and sodium nitrites designed to extend shelf life. Within a short time after consumption, these preservatives can interact with your natural digestive elements, transforming into compounds that trigger a wave of inner tension and low-grade swelling within your delicate pathways. This constant state of internal tension forces your immune system to work overtime, placing a continuous burden on your muscle fibers. Furthermore, these compounds can impact the efficiency of the mitochondria, which are the miniature cellular power plants responsible for generating energy and guiding repair within your muscles. Over time, this cumulative stress creates a pattern where your foundation remains in a constant state of wear, unable to properly recover or rebuild. Long-term nutritional reviews have noted a clear connection between the frequent use of these processed preserves and a steady decline in daily grip strength and walking endurance among older adults. Leaving these items behind and focusing on pure, unrefined alternatives gives your system a rest from this continuous internal strain. Our fourth area of observation involves a combination that often surprises people because it is universally praised as a health staple: instant oatmeal paired with fat-free skim milk. While whole grains are wonderful, the challenge arises when we remove the natural fat from dairy products. Fat is not simply a source of calories, it serves as the essential delivery system your body requires to absorb vital fat-soluble vitamins, specifically vitamins A, D, E, and K. These vitamins are absolutely crucial for guiding muscle protein synthesis and maintaining structural stability. When fat-free dairy is selected, these essential resources pass right through your system underutilized, leaving your muscles starved for the keys they need to unlock growth. Furthermore, the extensive industrial processing required to remove fat from milk can alter its natural protein structure, making it more demanding for a mature system to utilize properly. Long-term health observations tracking mature adults revealed that individuals who consistently chose fat-free dairy alternatives experienced a faster reduction in their physical foundation compared to those who embraced whole milk or alternative healthy fat sources. Transitioning to unrefined whole choices or pairing your morning porridge with a handful of natural nuts ensures that these vital vitamins are fully welcomed by your system. The fifth item on our list is highly refined, sugar-sweetened breakfast cereals. These boxes sit in many modern pantries, chosen for their convenience and trusted because they display claims about being fortified with vitamins. However, upon digestion, these refined flakes deliver a very low concentration of complete, high-quality amino acids like leucine, which are essential for repairing tissue after an overnight fast. When your muscles search for these essential building blocks and find an incomplete profile, your system can enter a state of temporary stress, processing its own tissue to find the resources it needs to function properly. Additionally, the intensive manufacturing processes used to create these crispy grains can generate anti-nutrient elements, like phytates, which can bind to minerals in your digestive system and lessen your body's ability to absorb nutrients from other meals enjoyed later in the day. Shifting your morning selection toward protein-rich options stops this continuous cycle of nutritional starvation and gives your system the exact tools it values most. Now that we have looked at the habits that are wise to adjust, let us focus on the wonderful news, the 5 powerful muscle-supporting foods that can help support your physical foundation and restore the strength you deserve. These are proven, natural choices that help mature adults maintain their stability and energy throughout their golden years. You can find each of these options easily at your local market. They are completely accessible, and you can begin introducing them into your morning schedule tomorrow. The first powerhouse on our supportive list is plain Greek yogurt. Within a short time after enjoying this rich option, your digestive pathway breaks it down into a steady wave of high-quality amino acids that travel directly to your structural fibers. This choice provides an exceptional amount of complete protein per cup, which is significantly higher than conventional varieties. More importantly, it is naturally abundant in leucine, which real food science identifies as the master amino acid that triggers the body's internal repair mechanisms. Providing this essential resource early in the day gives your muscles the precise signal required to initiate protein synthesis and support density. Long-term wellness reviews tracking adults between 65 and 75 who introduced plain, full-fat Greek yogurt into their morning routine demonstrated remarkable improvements in their overall mobility scores and daily grip strength. Choosing the full-fat variety is an excellent decision, as the natural fat beautifully assists your system in welcoming those vital fat-soluble vitamins we discussed earlier. You can enhance it by adding a few crushed walnuts or a handful of fresh berries for a truly magnificent foundational breakfast. The second exceptional food for supporting your strength is whole eggs. The moment you introduce this option, your system receives all 9 essential amino acids in perfect, complete proportions, establishing it as a gold standard for physical nourishment. Your body can utilize the protein in this whole food with incredible efficiency, directing nearly all of its attributes toward actual structural upkeep. Furthermore, whole eggs are an exceptional natural source of vitamin D, which operates within the system to encourage your muscles to absorb resources and maintain a stable framework. Specialized studies tracking mature adults who included 2 whole eggs in their morning routine noted a significant lift in lower limb strength and a beautiful improvement in their physical endurance tests. The combination of a complete amino acid profile and natural vitamin D helps establish optimal conditions for your system to find its balance after an overnight fast. To preserve these delicate qualities beautifully, gentle cooking methods such as scrambling, poaching, or soft boiling are ideal. Always ensure you enjoy the whole egg, as the yolk holds a wealth of the vital nutrients your foundation relies on. Our third supportive food is the fresh avocado. Within a brief period after consumption, this nutrient-dense whole food provides a wonderful abundance of monounsaturated healthy fats that act like a gentle delivery system for your entire body. This choice is packed with essential minerals, containing a higher concentration of potassium than many common fruits, which plays a critical role in preventing overnight muscle tension and supporting smooth, comfortable muscle contractions. The natural fats within this fruit also support the healthy baseline of regulatory hormones that naturally move at a slower pace as the decades advance. Additionally, it contains protective antioxidants like glutathione, which guard your cells against daily environmental stress and allow your pathways to recover efficiently. Observations tracking mature adults who introduced a portion of this fruit into their morning routine showed an improvement in overall joint comfort and a faster recovery response after daily activity. You can easily enjoy half of a ripe portion, mashed gently with a hint of sea salt, alongside your morning eggs, as this pairing enhances the absorption of amino acids by up to 40%, making every single bite of your breakfast significantly more effective. The fourth premium option to consider is clean, lean proteins, such as fresh turkey or chicken. Within a short time after a morning meal containing these premium proteins, your system welcomes a concentrated stream of highly bioavailable resources. A moderate serving provides an exceptional amount of complete protein. And for mature adults, these choices are unique because they are a natural source of creatine, a compound known to support muscle power and coordination during active hours. They are also rich in B vitamins, which assist your pathways in converting nutrients into actual structural support with great efficiency. Wellness tracking focusing on older adults who included a small portion of clean, lean protein in their morning routine noted an increase in overall daily energy and a greater ease when performing everyday tasks like carrying packages or navigating stairs. Gently preparing these options in a light source of healthy fat, or utilizing leftover baked pieces from last evening's dinner within your morning eggs, provides a powerful, sustained energy curve that keeps your foundation feeling strong and reliable throughout the entire morning. We have reached our fifth and final supportive choice, an option celebrated for centuries in traditional Eastern wellness circles, a mindful selection of raw, unrefined nuts and seeds. The moment you introduce these small nutritional gems, your system receives a wonderful symphony of plant-based protein, healthy fats, and essential minerals working in complete harmony. The unique natural fats within these choices, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, work within your tissue to cool down internal tension, establishing an ideal environment for natural repair and daily comfort. Meanwhile, specific amino acids like arginine encourage a healthy, unhindered flow of circulation through your peripheral pathways, ensuring that vital resources and oxygen are delivered exactly where they are needed most. More importantly, nuts and seeds are an exceptional source of magnesium and zinc, two foundational minerals that directly support the internal enzymes responsible for protein synthesis. Long-term lifestyle tracking has shown that mature individuals who included a small portion of mixed choices, such as almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, or chia seeds, experienced a notable reduction in daily muscle weariness and demonstrated faster recovery times. Soaking them gently can enhance their digestibility even further, making them a perfect texturizing addition to sprinkle over your morning yogurt or enjoy alongside your breakfast. Sipping your water with true intention throughout the active hours of the day ensures your circulation remains fluid, allowing your morning vitamins and nutrients to distribute efficiently to every cell. Keeping your evening meals light and balanced allows your system to direct its energy towards structural upkeep rather than heavy digestion while you sleep. And dedicating just a few brief minutes to gentle leg extensions or ankle movements right before bed prepares your pathways for a beautifully restorative night. True physical confidence is built step by step through the mindful choices you bring to your table every single morning. Your system possesses a beautiful, inspiring capacity for balance and recovery when provided with the proper building blocks. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable time with me today. If this conversation brought a fresh perspective or a helpful tool to your routine, please consider giving it a like and sharing it with someone you care about. If you value gentle, thoughtful, and science-supported insights for your golden years, I invite you to subscribe. Please leave a comment and let me know which of these insights surprised you the most. Stay well, stay observant, and I look forward to connecting with you in our next video.